Hi everyone, it's Wendy here, and this is your official welcome to week 1 of Essay Writing for University. So the course officially starts this week, and this is the week that you're going to get stuck into Module 1 of the study guide. So at the beginning of each week, as I've already noted elsewhere, there'll be a video message from me just pointing out the main things that you need to be focusing on for the week, and also pointing you to any further instructions and resource material that you will find here on Moodle. We've got a lot of students enrolled in the course this term, which is wonderful. You might be an internal student on one of our CQU campuses, so you may be in Mackay, Rockhampton, Gladstone, Bundaberg, Noosa or Emerald. You might also be one of our students who is based in Geraldton at the Geraldton University Centre, so we're saying hello to you. Or you might be one of our distance students, so you're studying the course in a fully external mode. So you might be in Queensland or you might be somewhere else in Australia. So we're thrilled to have you all aboard. The first thing you need to make sure that you have done is explored this Moodle site and clicked on the various links, found the discussion forums, checked out where the assessment pieces are explained and described, made sure you understand how the weekly topics work. At the moment, as a student, you will have visible weeks 1 to 6, and weeks 7 to 12 will appear as the term goes on. So this week is week 1, so you need to make sure that you complete the list of tasks that I've got here in this section that are part of Module 1. Internal students, your campus lecturers will direct you to what parts of Moodle they want you to engage with, and then what other tasks they will get you to do in your class time. Distance students, Moodle is your guide to the course, so you need to make sure, if you're a distance student, that you've completed all the tasks that I've listed here for you to do, that you're doing the reading, that you're keeping up with the activities, and that you're asking questions if you're not understanding any of the or some of the material. Before you begin the week 1 tasks, make sure that you have also completed the tasks in the section above this, which is the introduction and orientation. So you've read the introduction to the study guide to give yourself an idea of just what the course is all about in its overview that is explained there, and that you've also introduced yourself in the introductory discussion forum, and I will be replying to all those posts, and you as a student might like to reply to another student as well and get some conversation going. The discussion forums are a really valuable part of Moodle, and particularly if you're a distance student, it can be one way that you connect with other students in the course and feel part of a learning community rather than feeling like you're working away in a very solitary way. So our expectations of you is that you work step by step through the material that's provided to you. So when there's activities that are presented to you in the study guide, make sure that you do them. If they require that something's uploaded to a Moodle forum, there's a reason for that. It's because we will be giving you feedback on the activity that will be building skills for you as you work towards the assignments. Make sure as you're working through the study guide or you're reading in the resource materials that you're either taking notes or you've got your highlighter out and you're highlighting important points, and that if you're coming across concepts that are unfamiliar to you and you can't quite make sense of them, or you're unsure if you've understood, that you're asking questions either by sending me an email for distance students, asking on the discussion forums, or ringing me if you're really having trouble. Now, the first part of Module 1 focuses, there is some focus on grammar and sentence structure, and I would strongly urge you not to panic about this part of the module. We do not formally test you on grammar, but what we have included it in the course for is for either some revision for you, if you're familiar with these things, and also to build a foundation of basic good writing skills that you can then take with you as we work our way towards more extended pieces of writing. So that's what that part of the module is for, and you'll see that I've put some extra videos and explanation here. You might find them useful to watch first before you do the activities in the study guide and exercises, or after, or both, if you need some further explanation. Every week in Moodle there will be a spelling challenge, a video spelling challenge from me. I haven't called it a spelling test. It's not compulsory, it doesn't go towards any of your marks, but particularly for distance students, you might find that a fun and good way to increase your vocabulary and also to lose some of your reliance on using the spell check. So that's a really valuable thing to do. But as I said, it's not a compulsory thing. It's just there if you've got an extra 3 or 4 minutes in the week and you want to add something to your stock of skills that you're building through the course. The other thing that's listed here that's part of the course every week is that you do some reflective writing. Now, the reflective writing that you do weekly, I'm not going to be checking if you've done that. It's purely up to you. You have to decide that you're going to do some reflective writing. But doing a little bit of reflective writing every week at the end of the week after you've completed the weekly tasks is a really excellent way for you to know if you're understanding what you're doing. So to gain some self-awareness as you go along through this learning journey, and maybe think about what you understood or what you haven't understood or what you might need to work a little bit harder on. So consider that as something really useful, and there's more detail about that in the introduction to the study guide as well, in terms of what you might like to do. You will be asked to do a final piece of assessment that's a short reflective composition, and hand that in, but that's right at the end of the course. Apart from that, distance students in particular, but all students, make sure you are checking in with this Moodle site really regularly. So that means more than once a week. I will be updating things. I might be sending out messages to do with things. Your campus lecturer, if you're internal, maybe using it to communicate with you what they would like before class or after class, or pieces of homework that they're expecting. So Moodle is a really central point and part of your study material, if you like, for essay writing for university. So make it part of your study routine to check it at least 3 to 4 times during the week as we go through. So that's probably enough from me at the moment. I'm really wishing you all the best for week 1 and looking forward to hearing from you very soon and seeing some of your wonderful writing. All the best.